So this is what I came up with. It's to scale. It's 16 feet long, which is 4880 millimeters. I just cut a simple radius in the two flat panels at both ends, and then they just tape together pretty nicely. I feel like this transition right here from flat to the curve could be a little bit smoother, so I could draw that out just a little bit more. And then I feel like at the back, if I'm gonna do a tacking rig, which I think I'm gonna do, instead of doing this rear curve here, I would just take what is square and just tilt it back a little bit, and then just put just a straight V there, and then have the panels come up to the V. So you'd have like a, I don't know if that's called a reverse transom, but just kind of give you a little bit more area, a little bit more space. This centerpiece here, basically the part of the hull that could be parallel or pretty close to parallel, is 8 feet long, which is 2440 millimeters. And I made, at the widest point, I made it 1.5 feet wide, 18 inches wide, which is 460 millimeters. I sat on the ground in a paddling position and measured the width of my hips. I first thought I was going to go much wider than this, and then I realized that paddling that would get in the way. The narrower you go, the easier it seems like it would be to paddle. These panels are 2 feet tall, which is 610 millimeters. I think they might be a little bit tall versus the width, but I'm okay with that because I want to keep as much volume in this as I can, being that it's already pretty small and I'm hoping to carry 2 people. Right now, though, I realize that if I were to build this stitch and glue, I would need to put in the triangle, I don't know, I'm going to call them supports, but the triangle pieces that everything stitches to. And before I do that, I'm going to need to know first I need to know which kind of rig I'm going to run. Because where I put the mast depends on what kind of rig I have, because I need to figure out where my, I guess, center of effort needs to be. I'm new to this, so I'm going to be watching some YouTube videos on that. And I think where I put the mast depends on what type of sail I use, so that I can get the center of effort where it needs to be. My goal is to have a sail that could be rolled up and just strapped to the outrigger, and then this whole thing could be paddled pretty easily. And then, oh hey, there's wind, we want to sail. I want to be able to erect the mast on the water. So my goal is to have a lightweight rig that's easy to draw. I'll have like a, the hole at the top and then the little stop at the bottom, so everything can drop in pretty easily while on the water. So yeah, I need to research sails, type of sails, different types of rigging, which one's going to be light and easy to put up. And I assume, and so my other question then is also, I see some people have a keel board, but I've also seen where folks don't have a keel board. I'm wondering if the V shape of the hull helps in that regard, and maybe you don't need a keel board as much. So I'm wondering about that, and I got a lot of research to do, but I'm really excited about this.